This is Susie J. Cobwebs here. How you doing? Great. Today I'm going to talk about tips and tricks that I have learned by going on vacation on a frugal budget. You know how the world is going on these days. And honestly, it takes a lot to conjure up some money to go on vacation or going on a mini trip. Even if it's with yourself, your significant other, your family, or even your dog. It does take money to go on these trips. But I have some great tips for you to help you save some money by going on your vacay. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I do different tips of starting a brand from scratch, do writing prompts of frugal tips and self-care, and I am all over the place, and this is just a happy place where positive vibes survive. So I hope you check out the rest of my channel. One of the things that I think is a great idea that you can do that will save you money, and it is so simple, is to budget your money before you go on vacation. You will find when you budget your money months ahead of time, then it will not be so hard when it comes down to your vacation time. And this is planning all the different things, including your rent or your mortgage, your utilities, anything like that, included into your vacation money. And the reason why I want to say that is because you don't want to come back from vacation and have an overabundance of bills that now you really have to catch up just for you to go on vacation. No. Learn how to manage your money beforehand and get things done so you can have play money, you can have gas money, you can have going out to dinner money when you go on vacation. And this is my first lesson, plan. I know that sounds very simple, but is there a way that you can plan your vacation 4 to 6 months ahead? And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you plan your vacation 4 to 6 months ahead of today's date, this will give you time to add more onto your utility bills, add more onto your mortgage bill, add more onto your car notes, your phone, internet, whatever it is. You can also schedule up, say, hotel rooms, Airbnbs, travel, your plane tickets, anything ahead of time, and cruise, whatever you're going on. You can actually plan them ahead of time. You can pay them off ahead of time. So by the time your vacation comes, you just need the gas money, the spending money, the maybe going out to dinner money, the souvenir money, the gambling at the casino money, walking down the strip and shopping for multiple things you probably don't need. But that's the fun of it. Also, when you pay ahead of time on the Airbnbs and planes and stuff like that, you can also find discounts and promo codes and maybe frequent flyer miles and stuff like that that you could add onto your bill so you can have it maybe lowered a little bit. Even if it's $10 or $15, that's $10 or $15 it's better in your pocket than theirs. Any case, you need to have this so you maybe get discount codes or if you have fetch rewards. And if you are not into fetch rewards, by all means, check out my description below. I have my referral code. I do fetch all the time. I do all my receipts, whether it's gas receipts, restaurant receipts, grocery bill receipts, bank receipts. You know what? I'll just ask for somebody and, hey, can I have a receipt? Even if it's something so simple. I don't care. I'm going to write it into fetch. because then you add up points and then you can actually get discounts for hotels and restaurants and everything else that way. So if you want to actually join into Fetch Rewards, by all means, check out my description below, and my referral code will be down there. So then we can work at that together. Now, with trying to get your bills paid down and the Airbnb paid off and maybe some of the attractions that you want to go do on your vacation, which that's great because that's extra money that is not coming out of your pocket of your vacation money, that is coming out of your bill money over here, which you've already paid down these bills as much as you could before vacation. Now, another thing that I would like to talk about is actually meals. Now, I know that if it's just going to be you and your significant other, or maybe you and your dog, it might be a little bit better for you to go out to dinner. Get a good meal in your system. Yes, you can have the snacks at home. Yes, you can have the fruits and whatever at home. That's fine. But if you want to kind of have like this total ambiance and you want to be catered to, you go to a restaurant and that's great. That's wonderful. Now, if you're going with a family, I would recommend going to the grocery store, getting a bunch of items of meals just to make sure that you are cooking the meals at home. Unfortunately, that is going to be more cost effective than it is to taking your whole family to the restaurant every evening. Honestly, we do a little bit of both. We do a lot of restaurant eating, and we also take a lot of our snacks, our drinks, things that we're going to use in the car. And even when we get to our destination, we will hit a grocery store and kind of pack up a little things that we are going to have maybe for breakfast or maybe for a midnight snack. We're going to have that because you don't want to go back out at midnight and then you're thinking, okay, well, what am I going to eat? What am I going to, these stores aren't open, whatever the case may be. So you kind of like gauge around your main meals just so you are not hungry, for one. Two, you always have something to eat around you so you know that you're going to be fine. And three, that would be cost effective. Now, there are some people that have maybe another couple to go with them. Or maybe if you're just going with a friend and it's not like a relationship type of person. And you could possibly go Dutch, which means you are paying for your particular meal and your particular vacation. And then that might be a little bit cheaper for you. Or if you are trying to split a vacation up and you have you and a friend go and you split everything halfway. Okay, it's half in gas, half in lodging, half in food, half in whatever, and then you guys split of what you guys are going to spend in like souvenirs and clothes and whatnot. I'm just going to step back for a second here, and I talked about food before, but I wanted to actually put in another point, is when we go on vacation, we do take a cooler. This is more for drinks. It's not even so much of the food that actually needs refrigerated. We try to stay away from those types of foods. One, it may or may not make it to that destination. Two, you know you're going to have a grocery store probably where you're going to go. So why potentially waste this item when you could use it later? So don't take a lot of refrigerated items if you don't have the ice, which ice is on the more expensive side because basically that's just frozen water, obviously. And it does take a lot of ice to keep a cooler cold. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about. Now, if you were trying to do like those water jugs with ice and then maybe like those ice packs, that is good. But again, I would still keep with the drinks in there and just use them as a travel instead of using it as an everyday thing, because that's going to save you a lot more money. One of the ideas that we thought was a great idea, and it is a quick tip, and it is a good tip, and it is really cost effective, is actually buying cases of water. Now, one, you always need water, or drinking water for that matter. Two, it could be warm, it could be cold. Whatever, you're going to need water, you're going to drink it. Three, you always have to keep yourself hydrated. And you can bounce them in and out of the cooler, and that's fine. It's not going to hurt them. And honestly, cost effective wise, that's a great idea. Because most of the time, we drink water. Now, when we go out to a restaurant, we may get a soda, we may get a pop, wherever you're from, or we get coffee. But that is a specialty, or that's a luxury item. But on the daily, we're drinking water. So we'll just keep that rotating in the fridge or the cooler, whatever's going to keep it cold. And that really is saving a lot more money. Another thing that you could do to save money is make a list of the things that you are going to take on your trip. Now, talk it over with the other couple or the other person that you are taking with you. And see if there is a way that maybe you can only take one shampoo and conditioner, one toothpaste, one grab the snacks, or one jump box, one bring the paper plates or paper towels. Both of you don't need to take both sets. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have all this extra stuff in your car that you really don't need. Is there something out there that you can use as a multi-purpose? That's also a great idea. And one of the last things that I would like to talk to you about in saving money and tricks and stuff on vacation is make sure that your vehicle is in good running condition before you go on vacation. That means checking the fluids, checking the oils, checking the tires, the brakes, everything else. Does your vehicle need inspection or emissions? Get that taken care of. Get everything done that you can possibly think of for your vehicle to be on the road ready for vacation. Because what happens if, God forbid, something should happen on your trip and you need new tires, need new brakes, you ran out of transmission fluid, you are running low on oil. This is an extra cost on your vacation that you did not budget for. You were supposed to go on vacation, have fun, have a great time, and then you get stuck with, oh, I gotta go get an oil change. Oh, I gotta go do this. Oh, I gotta go do that. Then there's all your extra spending money. So make sure that you do this and you've planned this particular money of getting the car prepared into that bill money that you had before you went on vacation. Because your vacation money is your vacation money, and that is your fun money. Here's another little tidbit of information that I just came off of vacation. And my daughter and I went on a major road trip. So you're going to be seeing some of the videos on my YouTube channel and whatnot. Any case, one of the things that we came up with was a really good idea was those little kid-size applesauces that you just turn the knob up at the top and then you kind of suck the applesauce out of as it's like a drink. That was a really good idea that I think that we're going to implement in some of our vacations, because you still get the fruits that you need in your system. It's an easy cleanup. You can still do that while you're driving. I don't recommend that. You can still do that while you're driving, and you can keep trucking along to wherever you need to be, and that's actually a little bit more cost effective, although a little bit more expensive than other things. But you have to look in that particular area what is going to be beneficial for you in your travels. Do you have any other suggestions that you could add to this vacation savings or trips or tricks or tips of having a cost-effective vacation? Can you comment that down below? Great. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of all the different things that I post. And to the next time, love you bunches.